What's up, guys? Thanks for checking out the channel. It means a lot. It means a lot that Casey Neistat gave me some gear to use to help do this. Hopefully now my vlogs will show a little bit higher quality. We'll see what we can do, but I figured since you're here, I should introduce you to myself. My real name's Chris Bowser. I either go by Bowser or GrenadeLegs. I am not your typical veteran. You're gonna see a lot of vets online that are super macho, aggro, alpha, angry. That's not me. Granted, I did get hit by a grenade. I've just got a great outlook on life. You might also recognize me and my pup from this meme of ours that went incredibly viral. To give a little backstory, there was this other gentleman, a bald man. He took this picture, and after everybody started posting it to my wall saying I should do it, I said, okay, I'll do it. I since then have had my picture go incredibly viral. My roommate's the one who took the picture. I photoshopped my face onto his shirt. I've gotten to watch it go viral, which is crazy because you rarely get to go viral and then track it. And it's rarely in a situation where you want it to go viral as opposed to a fail. So the bald guy, he took the picture, gotta give him prop, and I recreated it. I think mine worked out a little bit better because I got all this darkness on my head that just blended well with his shirt, and it just made it look a little more organic. But I wouldn't have done it without that guy, so props to you, dude. It's been a wild ride. I've gotten to read a ton of comments because I'm retired. I've got nothing but time, so why not? I've been called everything from Al Qaeda to Duck Dynasty, a whole bunch of other things, but those are the two main ones that I get. Little backstory, I was in the Army. I joined when I was 19. I went in as airborne infantry, went through basic training, went through airborne school, deployed over to Korea for a year, did some more training. After that, I went straight over to Iraq. I could have stayed home for 6 months, but wanted to get over there, so I went over in Iraq for 19 days with my guys at Fort Campbell, get hit by a grenade that was beanbag tossed in the truck. I've got my cool CNN video that you can check out with a little bit more on that, and I'll definitely be covering it in future vlogs. So don't worry, you'll find out more. A little bit about me, what I'm into. I am working on the nonprofit, Heroes Meeting Heroes. I'm a musician, I play guitar. I was in a band back in Indiana. I'm heavily into learning stuff off of YouTube. I'm just learning in general. Here soon I'll do a video of some of my favorite YouTube channels, but for now I'll just stick with I love YouTube. I love learning, and I like following cool people. A little bit of a gamer, play some Call of Duty, a little bit of the guitar hero. I'm a huge advocate on mental health awareness. As a vet who's got PTSD and anxiety and depression, it can be difficult. There's a mental barrier that's created in the military especially, and with gentlemen in general. And that is, we don't talk about stuff. We're super tough. We don't break. We don't need to be repaired ever. We're rocks. We're so solid. We're awesome. Then you get the right thing happen and you're a weeping mess. This happened to me for about 10 years before I addressed it. Now I currently advocate for people to definitely talk to people. I've spoke with therapists, I've gotten the help I need. I was on medicine for a while, and I'm not very much into pharmaceuticals, if you will. So yeah, I like to help break that stigma of I'm too tough to be broken. I think that really ties in with the VA also, because you've got the VA is, their job is to not pay you. Their job is to say you're okay as much as possible. You've got guys coming from the military where you break a leg and they tell you to take Tylenol, drink some water, and pull security, and then you go to the VA, and the VA is very specific. You've got to be you have to whine at the VA. You have to complain to get what you've earned, and a lot of people don't want to. They just want to, I'm fine, I'm good, I'm fine, nah, I'm cool. We're not. And so part of my goal with this channel is going to be to help break some of those stigmas. Hey, we all need help. If you can't see well, you pop on some glasses. If you can't hear well, you got a hearing aid. If things aren't working well, you go out of your way to fix them. You work on repairing them. And the same thing goes with your mental health. After going through what I went through, yeah, talking to someone didn't hurt. And a lot of times I thought it was going to be them trying to pick apart my life, and it would be that I get asked one question and I answer, and in that answer I go into a rant or a sob fest or a multitude of things that can happen. But a lot of our anxiety and depression and PTSD, a lot of those symptoms include not wanting to go open up to someone. So I get it. I've been there. I hope to have some specific videos for veterans that maybe other civilians can, learn from and apply to their lives somehow, but they're going to be directed at vets. I feel I've been through a crazy situation, and I've got an incredible outlook on life. And one of the things that helped me realize that was I was talking to one of my doctors recently, and it was one of those get-to-know-you-new doctor situations. He asked me if I'd ever, just going down the list, if I'd ever considered or attempted suicide. And I just looked at him like, nope. I mean, I think about it because it's affecting everyone's daily lives, and 22, probably more, vets a day are taking their lives. So I'm going to talk about some things. It needs to be addressed, and ignoring it's not working, and our current situation isn't working. So maybe a breath of fresh air and a new voice might help. Reach out. Let people know that there are other options, because I've lost good friends to suicide, and we've all lost people we've looked up to in life over suicide, whether they're celebrities or family members. So it affects us whether we want to give it recognition or not. So yeah, I plan to cover that as well. I'm a huge activist. I will ease you guys into that because if that's what I lead with, I know I can lose a bunch of you. So we'll dip our toes into that over time. I am a fan of skydiving. I got into skydiving a few years ago with the incredible people over at Team FASTRAX based out of Middletown, Ohio. It was part of a Wounded Warrior Weekend to Remember. Check both of those things out. Team FASTRAX is incredible, and the weekend that they hosted that I got to meet them at was incredible. I got to go skydiving and do a multitude of other cool, awesome things, and then I was able to get into skydiving, and since I live close, they helped me get my license. So I'm a certified skydiver. A lot of people are like, well, wait, aren't you an injured vet? Doesn't that hurt your back and whatnot? I sit down, and then I fall, and then I walk. It's not taxing. I'm not heavy lifting. Just wanted to get that out of the way. So skydiving, it's awesome. But then to hone those skills, kind of why I moved to exactly where I moved, is that there is a wind tunnel nearby. And my nearest wind tunnel back when I lived in Indiana was 4 hours away. I now live 20 minutes away. I have an extraordinary coach, Mike Silva. He's featured in one of the videos I've shown all my friends multiple times. It's Team Collective Wind Tunnel. It's brilliant, they're great, and they're teaching me how to become great at what I love. Okay, so about Heroes Meeting Heroes. Short story long, think Make-A-Wish Foundation for veterans who've been injured. We're linking wounded vets to those who they admire. It's been an awesome ride so far as a very amateur operation, very much one person doing all of the work. It's not that there haven't been people that have tried to offer to help, but I've got a vision and I want it to be done right. It's a blessing and a curse. So what we do is we take vets, we say, hey, so-and-so, we want to meet you. And so-and-so says, hey, absolutely. We take X amount of vets to the show. It's usually tickets and a meet and greet. There have been artists who hang out. They wait for the meet and greet till after they do their general meet and greet so that they can spend more time with us. We've had artists who want to just find ways to give back. For so many vets, their day-to-day life is a daily grind. It's monotonous. It's awful. It's repetitive. The 22 a day. I feel that doesn't just sort of happen on its own on accident. There's a build up to that. And I think part of that is that veterans who are just sit there grinding, stuck, miserable, we're trying to fix that. We're trying to help get them out of that rut. Show them that they're appreciated. Let them know that the people they look up to care about them. Seeing the looks on some of these vets' faces when they get to do these things, it makes everything all worthwhile. Some of the things we can look forward to seeing in the future with Heroes Meeting Heroes, I would like to see us get into community service. Definitely borrowing this notion from The Mission Continues, a St. Louis-based nonprofit organization that I worked with for a while that does great things, and part of their operation is giving back. That really stuck with me. I did a few of these projects with them, and it was very humbling and life-changing. I would like to have community service with the nonprofit. I'd like us to organize service projects that might need done that other groups don't want to do. I'd like to get all of our vets, any citizens who might be interested in helping, any of the artists who want to participate in the program. If they want to join, it could be a win-win-win for everyone. We come together and knock out some of the stuff that the scouts might not want to do, or nursing students, or any of the other people who tend to be the community service givers. And I know lots of people who want to do community service, but they don't know the outlet. I'd eventually like to see a Heroes Meeting Heroes tour. We go on the road, we hit up major military bases, major cities, and it could be bands who want to go with us, it could be comedians who want to go on the tour, it could be like a road show of awesome. I think that would be really cool for everyone, and it'd be a great chance to help spread the word of Heroes and what we're trying to do. I'd also like to get some clinics going. Bass Nectar, who's an electronic artist who's incredible. I was talking to him about Heroes Meeting Heroes, and he said he didn't want to just meet with vets and shake hands. He wanted to teach vets who are interested in making the same music and how to do what he does. Clinics, how great is that? We get to meet all these artists. There are vets who adore them, who are probably playing some of the similar instruments, maybe. What a great opportunity for them to get to learn from their heroes. I've gotten to do it, and it's incredible. Some of the help that I am currently in need of. I need to build a new website. I need to be a website with 3 different types of logins. One for the vet, one for the artists, and a third for the civilians who might want to team up later with that community service and just keep up with what we're doing. So, first page, veterans, sign up. So, for this website, the vet logs in, they sign up, they get us a copy of their DD-214 or whatever we need to verify through the Department of Defense. And yeah, then they sign up, they say who they want to meet, they put their top 10 artists or whatever they're into. Then that sort of shows what upcoming shows there are, upcoming service projects, news about the program, other organizations for vets that can help them out. Lots of great ideas. Then the artist side. I want the artist to be able to log in and say, hey, I'd like to participate by doing X, Y, or Z. So the artist can say, I've got these dates available. Here are some tickets for the shows. Here are some days where I can do more than just the tickets. There's just a boatload of opportunities that come with that. And then for the civilians, same thing, similar to the vets. They can keep up on what's going on. They can check out local community service projects, and they can just, stay in touch with what's going on, keep their finger on the pulse. Some other things I need for the nonprofit. I need advisors, people who have lots of experience running nonprofit organizations. I've been doing this by myself with various people trying to help, but it's felt so overwhelming, and I was dealing with my own personal depression and anxiety and PTSD. It wasn't the right time, and so now it is. So I need your help. If you would like to give suggestions, advice, recommendations, things to look out for in regards to running a nonprofit, please reach out to me. I am in need of things like graphic designers. We've got some cool ideas for some t-shirts and logos. I definitely need to find some ways to get that going. So graphic designers would be a huge help. Vendors for merch, screen printing, an accountant, grant writers. And I know that there's things that I need help with that I don't know already. If anyone wants to take Casey's lead and send cool stuff, I'm always open to that. I can just put that down as future unboxing videos, so that was a win-win. Okay, so then the other thing I need is that, like I said, the software developers for the website. I need a way to manage all the users, all the veterans' data, all the celebrities' information, all of that securely. I need to have a way to verify that through the DoD or software that can let me pull the veterans when a show comes up. So if we have 100 vets who want to meet Celebrity Bob, and Celebrity Bob says, hey, I got 10 tickets, well, we need a way to figure out, and I'm open to suggestions on the fairness, because this is just, I got the groundworks and I'm open to develop it. A way to rank where they put Celebrity Bob in their top 10 list. That needs to be factored in. If they've already seen someone, they need to get out of the pool until someone else has seen them, unless someone comes in that only they want to see. And then if Celebrity Bob says, here's your 10 tickets, those 99 other people who want to see Celebrity Bob, who have him ranked at number 3, a randomized lottery draw to determine who gets to go with. We need volunteers across the country, people who want to help coordinate with venues and veterans in your local area. This is it's kind of interesting and intimidating to want to go from baby steps to a full sprint, but I live on the internet. I'm a Facebook meme god, so I know the power of the internet. So I am calling on your help, and help me get Heroes Meeting Heroes together. Help me get this to be where it can. If you've reached out to email me and I've not gotten back to you, I've been dealing with life and I apologize, but I have all your emails and I'm going to get back to every single one of you. And the people who've reached out first will get the first heads up. I appreciate you listening. I appreciate your interest. I appreciate Casey Neistat for doing what you do, sir. You're awesome and an inspiration. So I look forward to our next visit. See you next time.